All right, what's good, fam? I got my man Tevo in the building.
Yes, sir.
First time in Thailand. This is your first time overseas?
First time overseas, first time in Thailand, first time for everything, bro. Yes.
Okay.
My first time here.
Okay, so let me ask you this, man. What made you decide to leave the States and come to Thailand?
What made me leave the States?
Yeah.
Bro, the States, I feel like it's just, it's so much of a matrix in the States, man. You know me, I was a supervisor at my old job. So I worked at my job for 6 years, brother. 6 years. But at the end of the day, I know that I'm probably already replaced in that job, bro. So for me, man, I just wanted to take a leap of faith, man, and step out and just try to do something for myself and for my family, man. That's on a deeper and a bigger level, you know? Because I feel like being in America, I'm tired of being on that hamster wheel, bro. Tired of being on the hamster wheel, man. So I had to make a jump and had to take a leap of faith to try to get something different for my life, man, honestly.
By the way, a little bit. Do you feel like you made the right move by permanently moving to Thailand?
Yes, I do feel like I have made the right move by permanently moving to Thailand. But I will say it is always that little thought in the back of your head, the what ifs and the stuff like that. But man, you just gotta stay positive and manifest positivity, you know, because at the end of the day, we create our own reality, man. So I feel like as long as I keep a good mindset, do the right thing, stay out of trouble, I won't have nothing to worry about out here in Thailand, man. I won't have nothing to worry about. And like I said, just get my daughter out here, that would be another big challenge that I would have to face, but it's nothing that's not, it's not impossible for me to be able to do these things. So I think this definitely will be the best permanent move for me, honestly. Going forward, I do want to stay here permanently, man. I don't think I want to go back to America after staying out here and experiencing this.
Okay, so was the cost of living like the main thing, or was there any other things?
The cost of living, just bills after bills. I'm working to pay bills, bro. So everybody in America is basically working to pay bills. So, and I feel like in America, it's like keeping up with the Joneses, keeping up with the Kardashians. So everybody want to drive a nice car. Everybody want to have a nice house. You know, everybody doing the same thing, man. So it's like I said, referring back to that hamster wheel, it's like you're still in a rat race, man. So I just wanted to have something new experiences for myself, man.
Okay, and was it like any specific incidents that like just kind of triggered you? Was you seeing content online, or was it like?
Yeah, I definitely was seeing a lot of content online, and I've always had it in my heart, man, honestly, to come to Thailand, to live here for some reason. Like, just with me being on all like the spiritual practices that I'm on, you know, I meditate. So it's like I've always been kind of hip to the culture here, but just actually being here firsthand is a total different ball game, man. So, and I feel like it's a dream come true for me, honestly. It's really like a dream come true.
What was your first thoughts when you actually heard of the Passport Bros?
Bro, when I heard of the Passport Bros, I'm trying to figure out how can I get in. I wanted to get in, and I didn't have a passport at the time. When I first heard about Passport Bros, I didn't have my passport, y'all. So look, real quick story. Before I got out here, 2 weeks, I got my passport 2 weeks right before I got out here, y'all. So I haven't had a passport my entire life, and I am 33 years old now. So once I got my passport, as soon as I got it, I was one way here to Thailand, man. But the Passport Bros, man, I feel like that's a great movement. Always gonna be a great movement, regardless of what they say and all the females say. I feel like the haters, you just gotta block out the haters, man. You gotta block out the haters. We gotta keep taking these trips, keep experiencing new things in new places, man, because that's the only way we're gonna be able to live. That's the only way to live, man. You gotta have experiences, man.
Did you get any pushback when you was talking to family and friends about you making the transition to Thailand?
Oh yeah, of course, man. Because you know, you got some people that think inside the box. And me, being the person that I am, I'm a unique individual, man. So I'm trying to go above and beyond. I'm thinking outside the box. So whatever the norm is, I don't want to be like the norm, man. So everybody's saying, oh, well, what are you gonna do for work? And And me, I'm the type of person, I feel like I got so much faith, I just leave it into God's hands, man. Because I know that I wouldn't be led out here, you know, on this journey if it wasn't the right thing for me to be on, you know, right now in this moment in my life. So, and I feel like it has helped me to learn a lot of things, just mentally, spiritually, you know, all across the board, man.
Okay. And what about like the dating scene? I haven't been in America in like 5 years, so like, what's like the dating scene?
The dating scene
in 2025.
here, y'all. Now in America, the dating scene, I feel like, man, the girls there are like status. It's all about your status in America. How much money you got, what kind of car you drive. And granted, I had a nice car in America. I drove a BMW, but at the end of the day, man, that's not true happiness, you know? You know, so the women here, I feel like it's a lot different because I feel like the women here respect men a lot more than they do in America, man. America, I feel like it's kind of controlled and ruled by like the celebrities and things like that that's kind of influencing a lot of the women to be the way that they are. So, you know, and they maybe not knowing it subconsciously, but here, no celebrities, none of that stuff is a factor, you know?
So what do you think about all like, well, was you kind of hip to the, I don't want to call it a gender war, but the back and forth about the passport bros and all the hit videos on TikTok, you know, some in favor, but mostly, you know, I would say dissing the passport bros for wanting to seek options overseas.
I feel like the passport bros, man, I think women just love to have something to try to talk about, man. And it's like anything positive that a man's trying to do, bro, women in America, they're gonna always try to tear you down, bro. I hate to say it, but most of the time, the majority, they're gonna try to tear you down. They're gonna try to bring you down. They don't want you to be on your big one. They don't want us to be elevating out here like this, man. Cause look, where they at? Where they at? They at home watching us, man. So I feel like it's like a stipulation that they kind of put out there, but it's not really. I feel like it's a positive movement, man. But I feel like the women in America, they'll try to make something negative out of anything that we are trying to do, man. That's how I feel about it, honestly.
Oh, okay. So let's go back real quick, man. So, like, what was that initial feeling when you know, really kind of got out here, you know, in the mix and everything? Was it like a feeling of nervousness, culture shock, or?
Honestly, the biggest thing that I was nervous about was just like the culture and the language barrier. But even with that, I still been able to kind of maneuver through, you know, find my way around, just walking around by myself. Because for the most part, people do understand, you know, they do have the gist of what you're trying to say and stuff like that. But another big thing for me too, I do have a kid back home, so that was another thing that I was just kind of feeling unsure about. But at the end of the day, man, my daughter understands. I talk to her every day, and I am trying to, you know, push to try to get her to get out here to be able to experience this and everything like that as well too. So at the end of the day, I feel like this is the place where I belong, man. I feel like I belong out here, bro.
Okay. And did you like come from like a big city or a dangerous city back in the States?
Yes, so I came from Charlotte, North Carolina. So Charlotte, North Carolina, y'all know, do got some crime in Charlotte, North Carolina, man, bro. People walking around with switches and all kind of stuff. So, and I feel like even being in America, I even have to just keep a gun. Out here, you don't have to have no guns, man. Like, it's all peace, it's love, it's positivity, man. So definitely a huge switch with the safety here, man. The safety here is like golden. It's nothing to worry about here in Thailand as far as safety at all.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about your channel. What can people look for on your channel?
So my channel, y'all, is Tapped In Tevo. So if you put TAPPEDIN Tevo, you will see me. And on my channel, I just do basically like vlogging, day-to-day lifestyles. I go to a lot of temples. But for the main thing, it's just like day-to-day vlogging, man. Day-to-day vlogging. So one day I might be at the beach. One day I might be at a temple. One day I might be go-karting. You just never know. So my channel, I feel like you can get, it's a big variety of all different types of vibes on my channel, y'all. So if y'all rock with me, definitely subscribe. And with me, y'all. F with me.
Bet. Appreciate you coming on, bro.
Already, man. Appreciate the time, man.